you doing today? You're doing well? Perfect. Thanks for coming in. I see that you want to join S.T.A.R.S. Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Perfect. Come right in. Have a seat. And why would you like to join? I see. I totally understand. A lot of people come in because loved ones passed away. You'd like to hand me this? Okay. Thank you. I see that your relative was in the U.S. Army. Was an Alpha. I'm sorry to hear that. It happens too often. Dealing with the undead is a tricky thing. We've lost thousands of people. Thanks to umbrella corporations. Before we start the recruitment process, I do have a few questions that I need to ask you so I can put into the database. Is that all right? Perfect. Okay. First question here is your name. Okay, I'm just going to type this in 1 second. Date of birth. Okay. You're quite young. Usually we do not recruit people that are under the age of 18, but we might make an exception with you. We are running low with S.T.A.R.S forces, unfortunately. A lot of them died, and it is a very big tragedy. But we're also looking for people who are capable, emotionally capable, with dealing with these monsters. I see that you have no experience, and that's completely fine, because when I joined S.T.A.R.S, I had no experience myself with these monsters. In fact, I just kind of got thrown into the situation. Yeah. I don't know if you remember, but I dealt with the mansion incident in Raccoon City years ago. In fact, I had to deal with it twice. However, the second time was I was doing an investigation in my apartment and it got burnt down. I remember I tried to save some man. Some people don't want to be saved. That's one thing that I have to let you know, that not everyone is looking to be saved at all. Yeah, I tried to convince a man at the warehouse that it'd be best that he came with me, but he judged me based off my appearance. I was wearing a tube top, in fact the one that I'm wearing right now, this one. I was wearing a mini skirt, a sweater, and boots. Instead, he'd rather lock himself away in the warehouse, and that was his decision. There's nothing we can do about that. Now, there is a test that we have to do, but before we get to that, I would like to ask you, is there any skills or traits that you have? For instance, I can lockpick. I am the master of lockpicking. And I can also defuse bombs. And I'm also a skillful pianist. I know. You don't have to add that in, but you could add a hobby if you'd like. Okay. So you have a very high accuracy with guns. Okay. Anything else I should know? I'm just gonna jot this down quickly. 1 second. Okay, you play the violin. Nice. It's it's really difficult to be able to play instruments during this time, unfortunately. There was times where I would stop Carlos and I would be like, hey, can I just play a few songs? But it's kind of difficult when you're not trying to make a lot of noise. The zombies are going to find you, or there's missing keys or blood on the keys. Yeah, well, you understand. It looks like you grew up in the city next to Raccoon City, so you've probably dealt with a lot of turmoil as well, seeing that you lost a loved one. I also want you to know that I am Jill Valentine. I know some people think that I'm Ada Wong, but I'm not. I kind of look like her, especially today, because I put in brown contacts in. Normally I have blue eyes. Yeah. Some people came in today and they were like, are you Ada Wong? And I had to say, no. Ada Wong and I are very similar when it comes to combat. I would say she's a bit more flexible than I, but we have a similar combat style. Yeah, she is extremely wonderful. There's really nothing bad I can say about her, except for the fact that she comes in and out when she should just stay by her side the whole way through. Yeah, well, and she's a little flirty with Leon, which I don't really care about. So, anything else that I should add into the files? Okay, yes, I will write that in. That you're very eager to join S.T.A.R.S. Okay. Again, you're quite young, so, this might be a little different for you. The scanning process might take a while. Typically, it takes about a month for us to recruit a new S.T.A.R.S member. Are you okay with that? Yeah, it's definitely some time because there's a lot of background information that needs to be done. For instance, we need to make sure you're not working for umbrella corporations. Not working for them, because we have been blindsided in the past, which I know you're fully aware of. Yes, Albert Wesker. Yeah, I do not care for that man. I think that he is an awful human being. I think he's pathetic. So yes, no more about him, but we need to make sure that you're not going to do anything like have the nemesis come after me in the future or anything like that. Okay. So yes, we will be doing a background check, and again, it will take a whole month for the process to go through. Okay, so it says here that your accuracy is really top notch, and I would love to see your skill right now. Is that okay? I understand you don't have a weapon on you. That's totally fine. We will provide you one. Just give me 1 second. Okay. I have a weapon right here that I'm going to give you. It's a pistol. Nothing special. But I want to see if your accuracy is as good as you say it is. I myself have one of the best accuracy in the S.T.A.R.S force, which I bet you already know. So here's the weapon. Demonstrate it for me, please. Okay. I'm just gonna wait over here, and there's going to be 10 posts. I'm expecting 10 headshots, because that is the quickest way to eliminate a zombie. Okay, I'm gonna step back. You do your thing. You got 9 out of the 10, and for someone your age, that is extremely impressive. I'm going to file that in. Just give me 1 second. If you don't mind me asking, where did you learn this skill? Oh, so you learned it from him, okay. Well, that explains why. Yes, Chris is quite the fighter. A very skillful fighter. Makes a lot of sense now. I'm also going to file that in as well. Okay, so perfect. Everything is settled. Is there anything I can do for you? There's a few more tests that I have to do, but can I get you a glass of water? Okay, 1 second. Here you go. Yes, drink up. It's very difficult to find water out here. It has been challenging, especially during the mansion incident. Both times it was very difficult. There was really a lack of food, a lack of water. There was days that I did not eat, days that I did not sleep. It was not a good look. Yeah, there was times where I was more worried about not getting food, not having water, more so than being eliminated. So, yeah, eliminated by humans or monsters. It was really tough, but honestly, I have pretty thick skin, and after the first time around, I knew what I needed to do the second time around. You live and learn. Yes, well, the first time I was a bit anxious and nervous. Luckily, I had Barry, who was very helpful during the whole time. But the second time, I had Carlos by my side, which was very, very helpful as well. Especially since I was pretty much knocked out for a long period of time due to the virus, and basically he saved me from Nemesis. Yeah, I do owe him my life. I know he works for Umbrella, and typically I do not speak very highly about people who worked in that corporation, but he's an example of someone who really was caring. He's a wonderful man. He's a wonderful man. I can't even speak when I think about him. It's that hard. All my words and thoughts get all jumbled up. Yeah. Well, no. I wouldn't say I have a crush on him. Soon after we got evacuated, he went back to his girlfriend. Yeah, he had a girlfriend. Maybe I had a little crush on him, but it was nothing huge. It was more like, oh, he saved me, I owe him my life type of thing. And when you're in survival mode and your survival instincts kick in, the last thing you think about is romance. Come on. I mean, except for movies and stuff, which portray a very inaccurate portrayal of survival. Right. Okay. Well, enough with my ranting. There is a little bit of simple things that we need to get done. For instance, I want you to just follow my finger. I'm going to go move it to the side and to the other side, and I want you to just try to focus on it as intently as you can. I just want to make sure that your reflexes are fast enough to deal with the undead. Perfect. It's a very simple one. A simple exercise. Okay, so follow my finger, please. Perfect. Now on to the other side. Very good. Very, very good. I'm just going to check your eye very quickly. I just want to make sure that everything is okay. Okay. It looks good. It looks excellent. Yes, we do need you in perfect condition. I can see that you are very fit. Sometimes we like to do the bench press exercise to see how much you can actually bench. Oh yeah. Oh, don't mind the background noise, yeah. People around here, they drive a little bit crazy now that we have vehicles again. Yeah, for the longest time we didn't have vehicles because most of them were damaged. Yeah. Okay, well, there's a few other things that we have to do. Just let me type in the exercise that we just did. Just 1 second. Okay. Perfect. Going to summarize a little bit of what I see about you and your personality. Another thing that we want is we want a person that it will fit in with S.T.A.R.S. We need to make sure that we fit in not only combat-wise, emotionally, but also trying to see if your personality will fit with our group. 1 second. You have this look of determination that I don't see every day. Usually I see the look of hopelessness and despair, but there's something very hopeful about you. There's this hopeful look in your eye, especially after what has happened. Something that we don't see very often. Yeah, it is rare. Was I like that when I lost a loved one? Well, yes, I was just like you. I was scared, but I hardened up very fast. Yes. You might be a bit young, but you have shown and proved yourself today. Okay, so the last exercise that we have is pretty much, it's a basic one. I have a knife here. And what I want you to do is I want you to just cut up these apples. Basically, I just want to see the technique in which you cut these apples and how fast you're able to do it. It's kind of fun, but it's also, we have like a score assessment for it, so although it may look like it's a lot of fun, it's also something that you need to think about. And yes, here you go. 1 second here. Yeah, I want to see how you handle the knife. We score you for agility, precision, and technique. Okay, I'm going to step back like I did before. 1 second. Okay, you can start. Okay, perfect. Well, okay. It looks like you did pretty good here. I'm gonna give you all 8s. Most people score around 4 or 5. But once in a while we'll get someone that get straight 10s. But straight A's, or straight 8s, I mean, is very good. Very good. Okay. Well, it looks like we are pretty much done here. Is there any questions that you have? Any concerns? Okay. I understand. And don't worry. We will get back to you, even if it's a yes or a no. There will be a letter sent to you. Okay? No worries. There will be a message sent to you. And I know that this means a lot to you. I can totally tell. Joining S.T.A.R.S is no easy task. But I see that you know that. So I won't repeat myself. Okay. Well, if you run into Chris, let him know I say hi. And if you see Claire, tell her I say hi as well. Okay, well, thanks for coming in. And I will contact you in a month. Okay, yes, the door is right over there. Okay, well, take care. Thanks for coming in.